When I say the Michigan head football coach was fired today for having an inappropriate relationship with a staff member, he was sleeping with his coworker. Men are so I guess there was a woman involved. Are we sure it was a woman? Not too much. Not that there'd be anything wrong with, we're gonna move on. Okay, here's my thing, y'all. Immediate reaction, is he married? Yep, he's married with 3 children. And I'm not gonna put his wife on blast because I read up on them a little bit and they maintain a very private life. But to cheat on your wife 3 weeks before Christmas, this publicly, and get fired from your job for cause, which means they don't have to pay him. So I know y'all probably heard some of the drama this year of coaches getting fired and then getting paid millions and millions of dollars not to work. Because his ass was sleeping with a staffer, they don't have to pay him. Now, I always remember Sherrone Moore for this moment when he first coached the Michigan team and he was in tears. And I was like, wow, to see a coach have heart for his team and for the game like that. All I'm gonna say is this: if it's one thing I know about football, from going to an SEC school and working in sports for the last 5 years, they would have covered this shit up if they really wanted him to coach the team. They would have covered this shit up if they really wanted him to be the coach. They wanted to fire him and they wanted to get out of paying him, and that's what they got because they couldn't keep it in his pants. I wish the best for his family because that breaks my heart for them. May the head coaching search begin because Michigan is a big job. People are going to want to coach there. What the hell is going on in Michigan? College football is full of terrible people, but they seem to just be getting caught all the time. First they get caught sign stealing, which means stealing signals for plays from other teams, cheating in football. Then this guy gets caught cheating on his wife with a member of the staff. It's ghetto up there. Get it together, Michigan.
Oh, just a beautiful video.
Can I insert one little thing that she didn't mention? The fact that he actually got that staffer pregnant. So yes, it was a female staffer that he was sleeping with, and he got her pregnant and he paid for her to have an abortion. All gentlemanly of him.
Yeah, I'm going to read this part of this article from Justin Spiro. He's from Darko State News. I'm not going to name the staffer, but allegedly they started this affair in February of 2024. She started in 2021 as an on-campus recruiting and football operations coordinator and worked her way up to executive assistant to the head coach. One of the things that Mariah did mention is that Michigan he's not going to get paid. So Michigan had a clause in his contract, and I'm going to read. And it says the university has a right to terminate the employment of the head coach for cause in the event of any of the following: failure of head coach in any material respect to perform the services required of him under this agreement, conviction of a head coach of any criminal offense involving fraud or conviction of a felony, or commission of any act which results in material injury to the reputation of the university, conduct by the head coach which offends against public decency or morality as shall be determined by standards prevailing in the community, or which results in or the reasonable determination of the university could result in material injury to the reputation, interests, or obligations of the university or the program. Essentially, because he cheated on his wife and got caught cheating on his wife, the university was like, hey, we put this clause that for any moral reasons that we determine you cannot be fit to be head coach, we can fire you. He went over the contract, he signed it with his lawyers, so now he's out of a job.
He knew what he was doing. He's something special, but hey,
that team up north, all he had
gotta
to do
cheat one way or another, don't they?
For real.